SUI is pretty easy because you can see the on-chain activity building. You can see the number of devs building. It's like there's metrics that you can use that don't apply to many other things. I still think the Sol ETH chart looks like it probably continues. I think it probably continues. That breakout of that basing pattern suggests it goes quite a bit further. So I'm not sure ETH will outperform Sol, but I'm pretty sure from now on, ETH outperforms Bitcoin. Cast your mind back to 2020.
Yes,
it was
I remember.
November 2020 that ETH really started outperforming Bitcoin. And I think SUI outperforms Sol. So that's my risk stack. So the least risky Bitcoin starts to underperform. Now we're getting to alt season as Bitcoin dominance falls. ETH will do better, but Solana is earlier in the adoption curve, so it does better. SUI is earlier than the adoption curve and riskier, so it does better.
The SUI price concluded last week with some decline, with profit-taking intensifying on December 14th. This was a day after the price hit an all-time high, indicating that this could be the start of a downtrend. There were several reasons why a significant decline in SUI was on the horizon at the time of writing. The first was the formation of a bearish divergence between the price and the RSI. The SUI price reached a high of $4.92 on December 13th as enthusiasm grew over expectations that the cryptocurrency would rise to the $5 price point. The reality of things is that some selling pressure is likely to set in as bullish exhaustion sets in. However, the extent of the fall could be limited, and that might have something to do with the long-term outlook. SUI cryptocurrency is one of the more recent additions to the blockchain segment. The solid growth in such a short period of time suggests that the market has embraced this project and its native coin quite well. The positive performance attracted key personalities and influencers. Among them is Raoul Pal, who expressed positive views on the SUI network, particularly its latency. Paul also highlighted the Greystone SUI Trust as a major sign of institutional interest in the network. This development highlights the fact that SUI bulls could still prove strong in 2025. Positive sentiments may limit the fall and push the SUI cryptocurrency's price floor higher. However, this does not eliminate the risk of major setbacks along the way. At the same time, SUI continues to climb the ranks, with its market cap growing rapidly. It currently ranks 14th. Aggressive growth could bring it closer to the top 10 in the coming months. According to Raoul Pal, SUI can be the coin if you miss the biggest rally of Solana. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the overall crypto market.
My thesis for Doge is actually Elon's going to integrate it into X. Because, like, if I want to pay you in South Africa and I'm in the Cayman Islands, crypto rails is so much easier. Generally speaking, it tends to be explosive coming out, the banana zone, right? And I kind of set people up for the banana zone, and here we are in the banana zone. So the question is...
So we're in the banana zone. So we're in... You're saying we're firmly in the banana zone.
How could it not be bananas, right? 50% in a month. So that's a decent-sized banana, but that's the start, right? Because generally speaking, the post-election year, or what we would call crypto fall or crypto autumn, tends to be very strong. So it tends to be very strong. The macro backdrop is obviously very good because of deregulation, new government, all of that stuff. So we've got a good setup. It's gone far and fast. I think everyone's a bit PTSD'd still, so which is why I err towards the it probably has one more squeeze because so many people think it needs the correction now. But, you know, I hear your point of view too. So I'm not, you know, saying it has to be one or the other, but that's my view. It goes up first. Everyone thinks, oh, it's fine. We're at 110. We're getting 150 now. And then it corrects in everybody's faces quite sharply. Then normally it should rally all the way through till US tax season.
Which is April.
So
that's April.
Yeah, it's the March-April period. It usually is extremely strong going into that. And then if it's very strong, then you have a very big correction because everyone needs to pay some taxes. So, and then normally what happens is it corrects again. So you can see it there in 2021. It then had a 50% correction that time. And I'll come on to that in a sec. And then it rallies into year end. I think we're closer to a 2017 analogy, which was a much stronger back end of the year. I think people have real PTSD from last time. And I was actually going through this morning, you know, what was the key factor that caused the stunted cycle last time? It's because the speed the business cycle went up straight out of recession.
Ethereum's strong performance over the past few days has caught the attention of experts. Prominent fund managers and industry leaders have projected a bullish outlook for Ethereum, positioning it to outperform Bitcoin with a price target of $8,000. This optimism is supported by the regulatory developments expected for the decentralized finance ecosystem. Raoul Pal said that he expected Ethereum to start regaining lost ground against Bitcoin. This is partly due to the risk-taking cycle, but also due to the election. Paul highlighted two main factors contributing to Ethereum's expected outperformance. The first is the improved utility of DeFi. DeFi utility tokens start offering a yield or reward from the underlying protocol that creates network value. Most of them are on Ethereum. The second factor is the adoption of traditional finance. TradFi is likely to start creating broader use cases, but on the most proven and adopted chain. Paul also noted a hierarchical adoption landscape within the crypto space, suggesting that while Ethereum may outperform Bitcoin, it could outperform Solana and subsequently SUI. The discourse on Ethereum's prospects has also sparked engagement from the broader crypto community. Paul also made a prediction about the dog-themed cryptocurrency Dogecoin. Paul predicts Dogecoin's potential continued performance in the broader cryptocurrency market. Paul highlights the unexpected success of Doge, which has outperformed Bitcoin, the first and largest cryptocurrency in percentage gains since its launch. According to Paul, Dogecoin has proven to be harder money than Bitcoin and has outperformed it by 550% since its launch over a decade ago. Looking ahead, Paul believes that Dogecoin could continue to outperform Bitcoin over time. One of the craziest things about the entire cryptocurrency world is that Doge has proven to be a tougher coin than Bitcoin and has outperformed it by 550% since its launch 10 years, and it looks like it could even continue to outperform over time. Paul also said that the cryptocurrency market has entered the banana zone after a sharp rise in the price of digital assets. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market cap, recently hit a new all-time high, surpassing $75,000. The broader cryptocurrency market saw a similar surge, with total market capitalization hitting its highest level since June at $2.46 trillion. Paul calls this the banana zone, which is when the price of a cryptocurrency increases very quickly and forms a sort of banana shape on the price chart. He also said that Solana would be a key marker in this phase. If its price is above $185, it will indicate that the market is entering this period of heightened activity. Despite the market's strong performance, Paul advises caution. He says that the market is struggling to gain confidence in a sustained uptrend, as there have been repeated range breaks over the past few months. The expert investor sees the current gains as a good reason to invest cautiously and not take excessive risks. He says investors should be careful not to use leverage or make impulsive moves, as this can lead to significant losses in a volatile market.